Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Nothing is rigged. We just had to make sure that everybody got the wealth. It had to be shared, all right? I don't even know what's going on at this point, but it's... Oh, hi, Franklin. Hi, Twig. Hi, Aster. How's everybody? Hi, Robert. Hello, everybody. We're starting off with chaos. That's how we live our lives out here. That's just how we gotta go. Cause Twig just didn't want to take her stuff for some reason, but now she did. I think it's fine today. Yeah, I didn't touch it from yesterday. I tweaked it, and I think it's gonna be fine. Hopefully, I feel kind of loud, but I'd rather you guys hear me than not. So I guess we're just gonna roll with it and hope it doesn't break it. I think actually there was an update to Wavelink, so maybe that's what broke it last. Maybe that actually was what the reason was for the break. But we are fine. We're okay. You know. You're always more than kind of like, wow, Mr. Complaining you can't watch because you can't hear me, and then all of a sudden, I see how it is, Aster. You just want to complain. Just be honest with yourself. That's all you want to do. You want to complain every day, all day, night after night after night. I don't know if that's the lyrics, but it came in my brain. Audio is a bit low for me. Excuse me, what is this? Why is it not uniform for everybody? Like, what's going on? I could try to make it louder, but I'm scared of like it becoming like just real bad at some point. But we're just gonna, you know, go for it. And if you hear everything that's going on around my house and my streets, it's not my fault. Okay, that's way too loud. Oh, 37 maybe. Yeah. That is good. Well, I mean, at least you can reduce it when it's too loud, right? See, like, why is it not the same for everybody? Like, I don't know anymore. I like, what? I'll put it at 35. And then we can reduce the volume on our side. And I hear your fan. I don't have a fan on, so that what makes it interesting. Like, I don't. So I don't even know what you're hearing. So it makes it even more interesting, you know? Let's go for 30 then. We're gonna put at 30 and call it a day. I don't have anything on. That's what I'm saying. So I don't even know what you're hearing at this point. I don't know. I'm gonna put it here and hope for the best. Yeah, I do want to redo a whole setting up of like filters and everything on my mic before my debut. So, you know, we'll figure it out. How is the mana though? The mana is doing all right, I guess. I had a super non-productive day at work, you know, as you do, but I had a super productive day debut prep wise, and then I had some very sad news happening of stuff. So I worked very hard on the MV for the new cover I prepared for my debut, and then I was like, you know, uploading it to YouTube, put it unlisted and stuff. And then it got copyright claim, which I expected because, you know, I don't own the music. But then it's a copyright claim that blocks it in all the countries in the world. So it just, I can't push it. So I did open a dispute for it. Hopefully they let me go because I'm not using the original track. It's a cover by someone and everything. And I paid for the mix. I paid for the commercial fees. I like paid to put it on Spotify and everything. And then YouTube is hitting me with that. So it's just like, it hurts my soul. And if anything, if I'm lucky, and if they don't answer in 30 days, they might release it and just let it be. Because I've seen this song a lot on YouTube, so I'm confused as to why mine is just blocked. I'm used to copyright claims, but not being blocked in every country. So in the best case scenario, they just don't do anything and then they release my video in 30 days, which also means it's after my debut, so it probably won't be there in time. Or like excellent case scenario, they actually say it's okay before my debut and I can just release it as scheduled. Or they just say, no, we don't want it, and I just have to keep this cover that I got mixed, that I made a whole MV for, that I'm super proud because I think it's my favorite cover so far, and I will not be able to show it to anybody in this world. So, you know, it's it hurts. It hurts my soul. 1 second. One second, it won't be long. Sorry, just have to check something real quick. Okay, yeah, thank you for the HEPA. Thank you for the concerns. I'm pretty sad about it. I hope it is released because I put a lot of work into it in many forms and a lot of money into it as well. I mean, a lot relative to how much money you make, but it was a lot for me, you know. But yeah, apart from that, I have my, oh yeah, yesterday I get my dentist calling me and telling me, oh yeah, we got the result of your root canal you had last week. Because yes, if you don't know, that was my second one in a month. I had 2 root canals, and then I was supposed to get a crown put on it Friday, and they called me like, oh yeah, to put a crown, actually you need to have gum surgery to lower your gums so we could put a crown on it and blah blah blah. But that cannot be done at our office. Like, it needs to be done at a specialist office, which is extremely expensive. And then after the surgery, then we can do the crown. And like, do they think I'm made of money or something? Like, what's going on? Like, I was like, girl, this is way too much. I'm not doing it. I like, put a filling in there and I will just, you know, go with the flow and hope for the best. If it breaks in the future, it breaks, and we'll remove it at that point. At that point, my dentist will be able to do it on his own. He won't need a specialist that will make me like pay, I don't know how much. Like, if for a root canal, it cost me 2K. How much would it cost for a whole surgery? And I still haven't received like my insurance coverage for it. So I'm just like, hello? We're not doing that. I'm just gonna, like, you know, take a leap of faith, put my filling in, and hope for the best. So yeah, that's how I'm doing. Oh, thank you, thank you. But yeah. That's that. Thank you for the hat pats. Today we're finishing up Dark Souls. As you said, Twig, we're being god gamers. We're just doing it. We're doing the thing, and we're gonna destroy the lives of Gael and whoever. Then we will have a little session of learning about Dark Soul lore, which I'm kind of excited for, but at the same time I know that, like, you know, it will go somewhere in my brain and might not reside there for too long, but I'm interested in knowing, you know. It comes after Dark Soul. We're playing Sekiro after. Medical is so expensive. Indeed. Why did that message not appear in my chat but appeared on the screen? Hello? Am I the only one seeing this? I see it on my overlay, but I don't see it in the chat. Like, excuse me? Oh, it's just in my Streamlabs. Alright, I'm just getting, like, you know, mistreated by Streamlabs. Alright. But, yeah. We're doing Sekiro next after. I don't know if we're gonna start it next week or not. I have some things. Of course, we're gonna have a celebratory karaoke stream to celebrate finishing Dark Souls 3, because that's what we do out here. Then I do want to do a special stream that is Dark Souls related. I won't announce it now because I'm not too sure of how it's gonna work. I need to figure some stuff out. And then, yeah, we'll see from there. But I'm pretty excited. Let me do a little splishy. All right, here we are, hoping for the best. Let me see here. Yeah, YouTube censors stuff because they suck. Yeah, they do. They're very annoying, and they go a bit too far with everything. They do copyright, they do censoring, they do whatever it is. I mean, in a way, it's better because sometimes some people go too far, but you know, you do what you can with what you got, you know? All right, let me do a little this, a little that. No, wrong button. Here and here. Turn this on so we go see our friend Gael. Gael, I guess it's pronounced. I don't know. All right, let me put that here so I can follow along. All right, and drink some water. All right. Yeah, I know at this point. Okay, how long is it gonna take us to kill this meme? I mean, put him out of his misery. Oh, I love that though. Like, we're right next to the room. No walking, no fighting trash in the middle. I love that. You know, yet you keep doing it. I mean, sometimes you don't have time for this. Ooh, that didn't work out. All right. That did not work out either. All right. Alright, that was a start. We both dancing with each other. It's very romantic. Alright. Whoa! Alright. I was drinking, bro. Like, can you see I'm drinking? Alright, I can't breathe. Alright. Yeah, so I guess hitting means nothing to you. Alright. Alright. That was, you know, just getting back into it casually. No trash, big win. Exactly. That's what we're doing. That's the energy we're creating and commanding here. Alright. Oh, yeah, the run back to Gael's spot. Yeah, I say run back, but like you take 2 steps. Yeah, you're surviving. You know, it was just like, you know, to test the water. You know, it's been so long since we've been here, so we had to like get back into it and everything. You know, we're getting that back when there's nothing in it. Hi, homie. How you doing today? Oh, you're doing a lot. All right, we're starting with trash. Whoa. Alright. Oh, no. Ooh, alright. You know? Yours are right. Yeah, it was a silly little test. Like, you know, we're just testing the water. It's gonna happen real quick. Don't worry about it. Like, no stress whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever asked you, Twig. Have you ever played the Dark Souls game? I think you would have the time of your life. I'm just saying. Talking from a God gamer experience, you would really enjoy the experience, I promise. Alright, bro. I was busy. That's not nice of you. Oh, okay, that was far. All right. A little trip out here. I did not expect that to hit. All right. I have played once and did not get past the first area. I can kind of relate to that. I do remember, you know, my first dip into Dark Souls 1. I had to, you know, spend a little amount of time in the first area. it was a time. But I swear, it gets more fun and fun. There is definite trash, not gonna lie. There's some trash situations, but no. And find the door to find the boss room. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, it took me like 2 seconds to figure out where I was supposed to go in this game. I think you're like mixing me up with someone or something like that, because clearly it did not take me long for this. I'm just saying. I think you might be watching another streamer that did that, but it wasn't me. All right. But earlier it was a time of our life, and right now it's just doing things that are not nice. I kind of thought I could stab him in his butt, but it kind of did not happen. Like, I don't know. It's rough out here when they just do things they're not supposed to do because they got no respect in their blood, you know. All right. Where's my headbutt before I go? Headbutt. All right. We just had a little discussion. It's fine out here, I swear. I swear you don't have to do all that. Alright. Bruh. Ah! Oh my god. Yeah, you're gonna do all that, and I don't want that. Me. Oh my god. Bruh, you're doing too much. Like, you're doing way too much. You're doing way too much. Alright. We're doing things, we're living life. It's amazing. We love it. I love it so much. All right. All right. Hello. Timing on these. I thought it threw me off a cliff or something. Okay, I don't know. Is there a cliff? I don't like the feeling of this scenery. All right. I know you're thinking about your feelings and all that, you know. I had nothing to do with it, I swear. It's all a lie. Alright. Kohaku! Hello Kohaku, how you doing? I'm doing amazing, as you can see. Sian, hi for Divian. Woo, good luck. Thank you so much. I was delinquenting on Power Wash. Yes, the irony is still going strong in your life, clearly, Kohaku. But go Reds, you had a big day today. But thank you so much. I'm super excited too. Alright. Alright. Homie. We talked about this. It's not nice. Cleaner, please power rush in a spare time. I cannot. Yeah, the fact that you realized it too, it's kind of tragic but kind of funny. Not gonna lie. Okay, all right. What are we doing here again? All right. Hi. How we doing? Oh, we're doing all that. All right. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot these came back. Okay. We just had to, get there to like get a feel to remember the situation. So he throws a lot of things. That's what I need to remember from this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Cool. We love it. Phase 2 is phase 2 and Pog, yeah. Not Pogant, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, we got there, which is great. So we appreciate that. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. No. Oh, whoops. Hello? My god. I can't see anything. I'm so dead. This is going so well. And then all of a sudden everything was trash. Alright. Alright. That was the decline from the start. Alright. Where you at? Okay, alright. Where you mean E? Well, that was that. There's a lot going on, my god. I don't know why I thought drinking was a great time right now. Remember yelled E in my ear? Oh yeah. Oh, hi John, how you doing today? You're just repeating it, so you're just being a bully, that was you saying. good one. Like, first phase was so good, and then after that, some pain happened. Alright. Doing my... Well, I hope you feel better watching the stream. Alright, homie. Hi. Feeling extra today? No. Bro. Alright. Gotta breathe, gotta keep breathing. Alright. Okay. Okay, you shoot your laser. Or not. Oh, you changed your feelings about this? Alright. And these come back, alright. It's not fair. It's not fair that you do that, bro. Just saying. I just can't accustom to that. I need to drink. Oh! Alright. Alright, we're also doing that. I forgot about that! I can't drink for my life. And we're doing some Frida action! Oh! Okay, alright. Okay. We're not stressed. Yeah, phase 3 easy peasy. Like, we got there every single time. What you talking about? I'm sweating. Alright. There was a few times already. Because, oh my god, camera, of course. That was new? That was not the same pattern? Ow. Alright. Okay. Now we're shooting the sickles and then we're doing this because we're trash. Alright. That wasn't fair. Supposed to be doing that. Hello. Extra, alright. What is? Ow! I can't see it! I can't see him half of the time. I'm very, very close. He's dying. To my hands. Okay, alright. Mata, yes. Should definitely sing that for the karaoke celebration. Okay, you're being unfair right now. You're changing your pattern. Yes, I got all the moves, so I will take him down as it deserves. I mean, I don't know if he deserves it, but he's in my way, so he does. Alright, we got this. Okay. Hi! How you doing today? Are you feeling like not trash today? No? Okay, you're changing your pattern today already, so alright. Alright. I'm so dead. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. And you're wasting my stuff. Alright. That was too early. I didn't expect you to recover that much so fast. This ain't it. Yes, Mia, it's got pronouncing on you. Yee. The homie. Hello, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? So many cool people I haven't seen in a while. Hello. We're doing, you know, we're here to destroy the dude, even though he has a cool drip because it's red and I love red. But he needs to go. There cannot be two god gamers. He cannot be the other one. I'm the only one. Alright. Whoops. Sometimes he does too, sometimes he doesn't. Alright. Your butt. Why are you changing your ways? You do not need to evolve, I swear. It's not a necessity in your life. Oh, God. Oh, right. Oh. Hi, Myla. How you doing? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I tend to mess up. Okay. Nobody saw that. All right, let's just go in. Don't stop believing. My heart is beating so fast. I'm so stressed. Ooh. I hesitated on that one. All right. No, you don't need to do all that, I swear. You didn't need to do that. Alright. Hi. Wow, I jumped in his face, alright. I thought I had time to roll. But alright. It's alright, we got the phase 2. We're getting back into the God Gamer vibes that we want to create in this room. Alright, okay. Okay. Maybe it'll actually take me 3 hours. I don't think so though, you know. Or you said it right. Oh, yay, good. Wow! Hello! You trash! Alright. Whoopsie-doo. I did not expect that for some reason. It's never the right time to drink when he does that. All right. Oh, hi, Gideon. How you doing? How was your day? Looking not too bad. Though you're looking in, judging my stuff. I see how all those. Did that even used to the You should get Licky and beat him before she has to learn and figure him out. What do you mean figuring him out? I figured him out. He's trash, so I gotta kill him so he can rest. I was rolling! Not fair. swear you could have gone into phase 2 already. What the hell? Alright. Gael's not trash. You're trash. Aw, Gael is trash. She's cleaning up the trash. Wow. I see we hit some emotional chords here. Let's go. You can get into phase 2. It's just a matter of RNG. Yeah. I mean, it depends on if he decides to, like, you know, shoot you up. You know, and that's when the chances change, you know? Alright. We can learn all about Gael's story properly later. Okay, that's not what we want in life. Where you at when you're on my head? Ah! Alright. That was the first death again. Yeah, you guys are like filling in your little, like, you know, Excel sheets. Alright. Fine. It's just because after a long day of working so hard and not being productive, my fingers are not used to it anymore, okay? I was struggling! What do you mean? No more games. I ain't playing these games. SL1 without getting hit and without dodging. SL1, what the frick is SL1? Alright. aka leveling, no, without leveling up. I mean, if people wanna, you know, live their life that way, it's their decision, you know. I was trying to roll and it jumped instead. There has also been beat someone without getting hit fist only. It took that guy over 3 hours of non-stop fighting. Like, why would you do that to yourself? That really does sound like someone that likes to torture himself or something. I don't know. I guess it's content, but like, nah, I ain't doing that to myself. That's to be bored, to be honest. It just sounds like it, yeah, it takes 3 hours for this. Thank you, Nichella. You know, I just had to like feel the feel and do it. It's a grind set, yeah. I have, nah, not for this. I'm not down for that type of grind set. Like, it's not my life. I choose to grind other things like money or whatever. Or snacks. I don't know. Whoops. Okay, you did not do what you usually do, alright. Alright. You didn't have to do that. Alright. What are we doing? Alright. Hi! How we doing today? Oh! Alright, they're gonna come back, so I'm gonna just try my best to not get killed by them. Alright. Yee! I can't. My brain cannot with the grabbing that happens here. Alright. Stop crying, it's alright, I swear! Alright, I forgot that we're exploding after that. Alright! Oh, hi, Red! How you doing? I am doing an excellent job clearly. Yo, there's a spot to grind snacks. Hook me up. What's the drop rate like? It's pretty amazing, but since I'm on the diet, I'm not sharing, so everybody has to suffer with me. That's how it is out here. Snack grind is the only one that matters. You got that right. You guys are so smart sometimes. Like, you just get me. Like, bang. It's in my basement. I'll come pick you up in my greasy white van. It's still safe, I assure you. Yeah, sounds like a safe situation. Oh, you came to me. How nice of you. I didn't have to look for you. I know it's hard to be you, but it's not a reason to come at me like that. I was trying to roll. Alright. Whoops. Alright. Not too bad, not too bad, not too shabby. Alright. I ran into the freaking tower! Like, what the hell, bro? That was such a good one. I had 8 freaking flaps. Like, what are you on about? What are we doing? Why? Alright. Alright. Gonna be considering consistently now? Yes, because we got gamers. He is pretty cool, not gonna lie. I am enjoying the fights, thank God. Like, if it was another whatever half situation, I would be very mad. But I'm enjoying myself. Whoops. So close to phase 2. But we got this. We got this. Forever and ever we got this. Alright. Here I am stressed out, checking if I get an email from YouTube all day as if they had only my claim to check. Alright. Alright. Hello. For running, okay? When the ashes are too the art ash and fire bits. I don't know, bro. Maybe all of Gael's phrases was actually just stages to his first phase, the first of 3. That would be an interesting time of our lives. I know we would be enjoying it a lot. Yes. No copium. All right. Okay, homie, we've seen better days. Clearly, the way you're running tells me that. But it's alright, I swear. If you just accept to go, it'll be fine. For him to be satisfied with me going into phase 2 like that. All right, we see it. We see the constant jealousy in this world. All right. Sidestepped. Indeed, it may have happened. You may have not had enough isolation about this. Hello? Constantly running. I'm not used to this. Like, all right. Usually you take a little step back or something. I don't know. All right, we're doing a lot. We're doing the most today. All right. Bro, you didn't have to add an extra to that. Go. All right. All right. Let's not run into a wall. No, none of this worked out for me. All right. Oh, good. Keep shooting that thing instead. Explode or something. Alright. I don't know what we're doing, but I don't like it. Alright. Just in case. Let's go. We like finishing with new Estes out here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. My heart went crazy. All right. Did I just arrive in time for the witness the historic victory? You did indeed, Rector. You did the most epic victory ever. The final boss. Oh, yeah. GG. Last step in this game. Soul of Slave Gael. Blood of the Earth, but not looking what he gave me. Is it where I'm not supposed to use it? Go talk to the painter. Wait, can I light this fire? I tend to light fires when I'm not supposed to, so I'm just saying. Should I full W in DW in this house at what we do? Okay, good. I just check, you know, see, I learn from situations. Not like I like the fire in 1 and 2 and 3, you know? Stop it! Stop it! I did not, alright? It was totally planned. Amazing fight, thank you, I didn't read that. Thank you. I don't remember where that is. Somewhere where there's a painting. That's Frida. There's somewhere else, right? Where was it? There's a dude that was mumbling non-stop. Frida's room, I literally told you. Oh, it was? Oh, okay. Sorry, excuse me, sir. Like, I wasn't sure which one you were talking about. Okay, like, leave me be. My god, this man. Always trashing on me for no reason. Oh my god. Alright. Oh! It's on fire. Alright. Like, here? Why is it on fire? Is it because Papa was mad? And then it started a fire? What do you mean? Which one? How many Fridas are there? There was another room with a dude.
Kin to fire cannot paint a world. Those absorbed
Oh, it's a
by
cute girl.
fire must not paint a world.
He has long hair. He's gonna burn, girl.
Don't worry.
Wrap your hair.
I haven't forgotten, Mother.
Sure.
My thanks, Ashen One.
You're very
With
welcome,
this
girl.
Will I paint a world? Please tell me thy name. I would name this painting after thee.
Oh, that's cool. Of course,
My
I will share my name. I want the cloud.
I will paint a world of that name. It will be
It better be a good
cold,
one.
dark, and very gentle
Last
place.
characteristic is
And
not
one
that bad.
day, it will make someone a goodly home.
Oh,
I
cool.
wonder when Uncle Gael intends his return.
Don't say
I
that.
hope the new painting will
Don't
be
do
to
me
him
like that.
a gentle home.
Don't do that. But like,
My thanks. I will assuredly finish.
but I want to see the painting with my name though.
Cold, dark, and very
I mean, how long have you been
gentle place.
alive, girl? Like,
One day, it will make someone a goodly home.
stop it! You're being illegal right here, like, girl.
My thanks.
Stop
I will
it.
of a cold.
Now what? I just live my best life in the house of fire where she's just chilling here, painting in the fire. Like, what does she live on? Like, where's your food at? Where's your water at? You have pretty hair, but like, I swear it's gonna burn on the floor. But like, you know, she just want Gael to be able to rest. I mean, I kind of help with that. I swear he's in a better place now. I promise. I had nothing to do with it, but he's in a better place now, all right? Okay? That's it. I just stay here depressed. All right. That's an ending. We just Frida, you were trash, but I enjoyed fighting you. I'm paying my respect. All right. Just for fun, I'ma murder you. All right. I feel better. Well, you look like you want some of that. All right. Well, now that we did that, GG took you 1100, I can't count. 1160 for that to beat every boss in Dark Souls 3. It did around 200 more than Dark Souls 1. But it's because some trash happened early on that, like, you know, it was a bug and everything, but it's alright. Gael knew he was going to die. He basically grew you to beat him so you could do what you just did. Gael was a visionary. I mean... What? Well... I am confusion, so that's why, since we already knew... Oh, I have so many souls. Wait a second. What happens if I go see Girly? Wait, I can just do that. And I finished with 1 ember. Let's go. Definitely bugs and not skill issues for our god gamer turtle. Exactly. You know, there were bugs here and there, so you know we had to do stuff. Wait, can I murder people? Since we're done?
Very well. Then touch taken.
Wait, we're just gonna do that because we feel powerful when we do that.
Mayst thou thy
Okay.
peace.
Mana, when she no longer has use for people. I'm just saying, Girly looking like she wants to like put up a good fight. Can I kill Andre? I mean, look at him. He's tired of working relentlessly in this world. He needs some rest. And what about the old lady here? Doesn't she want to rest? Look at her. She's already so tired. Oh, she has such a nice, happy voice seeing me. That made me feel kind of bad. Alright, I could have bought some here, but I mean, I didn't need them because I got a gamer. But alright. It was a bug. Yes, the chat. I wasn't good enough. I will be better every time. Well, I'm not a chat. I'm a god gamer. It's different. It hits different. Okay. Like we're not the same breed out here, okay?
Be sure to bring
So like, should I murder people? Can I murder him? I don't know him. He never talks to me. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I was just checking, but I didn't want to hurt you like that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I was actually looking for other people, but at least I don't know you. You got up and you got mad, but I mean, you're not trying to defend yourself or anything. So I'm just like, are you taunting me? Are you telling me that you kind of want to go at it? You want to, you know, shoot, 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 shoot. Real quick? Huh? Yeah, you can I can murder him without regrets? Like, I mean, who is he? I don't remember.
Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless.
I mean, I could help you with that. I'm just saying.
Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and
You can do anything you wanted this way. I mean, the girl, like the grandma, I don't want to kill because she's kind of like, she makes me happy.
Lost your head.
Yeah, I may, but all right. Oh, you healing? That's not fair. You can. Oh no, you get parry. Oh no. All right, we're doing that apparently. All right. Oh, you're dead.
Bloody mad as you like.
Well, I am kind of mad, but it's alright. What do you give? Heavy gem. I don't know what to do with that. Alright. You saw nothing, girl. Don't look at me like that. Nothing happened. Alright. Chances are you're not playing more on this character. Probably not. He has a hidden semi-boss fight, but this is easier. Where was I supposed to find a boss fight with him? Yeah, no, I'm definitely not playing this run again at this point. Andre? Would I feel guilty if I murdered him? Question is, can I murder him though? And what happens if I do? Like, from the back, like a murderer? Like, The firekeeper is loyal to the grave and beyond, literally. I mean, I'd feel bad. Okay, he did not like that. Oh, that's tragic. He's not even gonna stop working when he's getting murdered? I can't kill a man that has such dedication to his craft. Like, nah. Nah, I feel bad. If he actually... You have to put up a fight? You can't just let me kill you like that. Does girly fight? No, you're fine. But, like, girl, do you? Oh no, it was a one-hit situation. Oh. Oh no. Oh. I thought she would put up some type of fight. Oh. Alright. This way he drops kicks you. I mean, I would have appreciated that. Oh look at the trace it left. I thought you would put up a fight or something. I'm just... Where's she? She comes back? Where is she? She gave me her eyes and stuff, and then she's a splotch on the floor right now. If you rest, alright. She probably deserved it. What'd she do? I can't kill Andre. Andre's not putting a fight. I'm not fighting him. Girl? I ain't seeing her. The splotch on the floor is not there anymore, but she doesn't seem to want to forgive me for this. Alright, we don't talk about it. You need to reload. You just ripped her eyes out. I mean, I kind of sliced her instead, so you know what? We're just gonna, you know, do our thing, you know. Which is, let's see. We're gonna go in for part 2 here. Let's go. Okay, let me do this real quick. I'm a professional, I swear when I do. Okay. Got cool dialogue talking to her when she's back. Oh, and she's like, oh yeah, it wasn't that bad. I never kill her because I am not heartless. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, bing. Let me just set some stuff up because I'm a professional and I know exactly what's going on here. We're gonna put that here, and then how does this work? Well, Sekiro next stream. There will be some stuff in between, and then Sekiro is happening soon. But wait, how does this work? We're gonna have a little bit of a lore talk, and I'm a professional, and I know exactly how to stream and how to do things, so don't worry about it. I'm a professional. There's a surprise coming for you all that I'm sure you're gonna enjoy with all your heart. Okay, let me see. Does this work? Is it working? Unsubscribe. Wow. Wow. If I don't give you the content you want, you just leave like that. You know, these people these days, they have no loyalty. Oh, whoops. I was missing something. Accept this. Right. I had forgotten some settings. I forgot. No, I didn't forget anything because I'm a god gamer. There was no stress whatsoever. We need suffering. Clearly you do. We're gonna celebrate finishing Dark Souls 3. Then we do a thing that I'll talk about whenever I can. And after that, we are doing Sekiro for sure. I'm super excited for it. Okay, I suppose like it depends on it. Food does not nourish him, only pain. Clearly, he's the one that introduced me to the game, so it only makes sense, you know? Okay, I think it should work. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Wait, how does that work? How do I do that? Okay. How do I move you, bro? Like, wait. I'm gonna call you in a sec, but like... Okay. Where are the controls I could see earlier? If you see yourself, move yourself into the screen, bro. And then let me call you real quick. You hear me? And you hear the stuff? Okay, I'm gonna check how low you are in the chat.
You said you hear me and you hear the stuff. What is the stuff?
Who knows what this stuff is? I'm not Scott.
You're not Scott?
I'm
Are you sure
I'm
about
monitoring to make sure that your sound is fine. Can you move closer? Because we're only seeing half of your body.
Well, you know how to move me.
Okay. Because I think you're loud enough. Right, he's
Fine,
struggling.
fine,
Right, where you going?
Well, you said you're fucking freaking move.
I said closer. Do not be out of the screen. Why are you there? Why are you with the chat? Go back where you were, but not as far. My God.
You move me, okay?
I can't find the settings. The settings that you could see earlier, I can't find them. How do you put them on?
Double click. Just double click.
I double click and it didn't do it. There's like a reason I'm complaining right now.
Also, why am I behind you? What are you doing?
I'm not touched, and I have no control over you right now. So like,
I
if you
do not comprehend.
I'll just move. Clearly, you don't understand what's going on. My God.
I am literally moving you. Everything is working fine on my end.
Not on
You're
mine.
just weird.
Oh my God.
You're just
always gonna trash for no reason. Why you gotta trash on me like that, huh?
Also, like, stay shorter than me. Stop it. I see what you're doing. You're trying to make yourself taller than you are.
I wish I could have control just to make you
not
super
that tall.
Oh wait.
You're not that tall.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There.
Wow, finally.
There we go.
Jeez.
Perfect. That's how it
She
should
figured
be.
it out.
It just showed up.
Okay.
It just popped up. Okay. Next, see, now we look
just
perfect.
popped up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, put me to my proper height.
What do you mean? You're at your proper height.
Put me my proper height.
What? Like, okay. There we go.
Put me to my proper height.
Perfect. What do you mean?
Put me to my proper height.
Alright. We'll put you here.
I forgot to set up my hotkeys, so I don't have my angry hotkey. So yeah.
Oh, I don't know, bro. I never use any.
Also, why is your head like 3 times the size of mine?
Can you stop complaining?
Care to elaborate?
Can you stop small man syndrome? Yeah. Clearly.
Yeah, there we go.
Why are you
there
me?
We
Stop
go.
it. Why? Why are you the name?
I'm not doing anything. I literally am not doing anything. You're the one who's just doing. Why am I leaning so strangely? Explain.
I don't know. You're weird. It's
Elaborate.
not on me, homie. Like I don't know what you're
Uh-huh.
talking about.
Yeah, not on you. Uh-huh.
Yeah, actually, I want our faces to be a bit more out here. So like, let's just do that.
Bruh.
All right.
After we finally got it working, you'll change it
What are you talking?
again.
Why are you
Jeez.
spitting on my character? Like, stop it.
You're the one who's doing it. What do you want? Why is it my fault?
Anyways, like it's like you're stuck to my arm. That's why you keep moving. It's so weird. Like, Can I not pin you? Anyways, that being said,
why am I pinned to your arm right now?
I do not know, and I do not want to know. All right.
Okay.
So here we are. Here, Aster's ready to explain all the lore to me because you know he's a nerd. Hello, say hi to everybody. I'm pretty sure, like, pretty much, like, none of you have ever seen your model. Like, do you guys know that Aster streams? I'm just putting it out there. He was streaming Dark Souls doing a challenge the other day. It was very entertaining. He just didn't talk about it. So
none of that happened. She's just copiing.
No. I'm exposing you to the world because you won't do your own like self promo. So someone gotta do it. So we can all go and go bully him in his chat. I love it because I'm a mod in his chat. That's when I can get my revenge. It's always nice. It's always
what
a great
do you mean
time.
revenge? Bruh, you and your like idea of revenge when you're the one who's like constantly bullying me. I can't for this.
Oh my
I
god.
can't with the gaslighting. Oh my god.
Like, I didn't know you were projecting that much, bro. Like you need to talk to someone.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Talk to someone, yeah.
See? The child just found out you were a streamer. We'll be trolling him so hard soon. Yes, let's go. That's what I wanted to create. That's the energy
You
I was
say
looking
stuff
for.
like that, and then you ask me why I don't stream.
But what do you mean? You have it helps you get your turtle shell harder because everybody has a turtle shell. So you know.
No, I don't.
Look at you at the bottom of the chat. You're walking down there with your shell. I know you have one. You have to make it stronger so you can survive. The intricacies of life. Please go troll him.
I have to survive the turtle race.
Yes, you go on Twitch.
And not get eaten by crabs.
Yes. Twitch.tv/AsterGold. You'll find him. He's the only one out here. He got epic emotes. And you can bully him and throw things at his face. It's a great time. I promise.
Yeah. And she'll refund you every time you throw stuff at me, because of course.
Me? I would never do such a thing. I'm a very fair and impartial mod. Of course. All right, of course. Now tell me, enlighten me.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
I don't think it would happen, but like, what happens if I did this?
What?
Oh, is it broken?
What did you break?
I tried to trigger a headbat in the chat.
Oh, I mean, it should
didn't
not
work
be
at all.
Broken.
Like nothing happened.
Yeah, I see. I know there's usually a delay on it, but like
there's usually a delay, but this is more than a delay.
Let me do a test over there. Here, test.
Headbat broken.
Oh, I guess they might not work in a collab setting because it's kind of like what's going on. Oh wait, I think I know. If I do return here, I think it should work. Like when the menu is up, I think it.
Yeah,
there we go.
It's that people can give you headbats when then you inevitably disconnect from me.
Wow.
Because you know you're gonna be like, I'm so lost, I have no idea what you're talking about, so they can headbat you
have no
to help ease the ache in your head. Yeah. When your head starts hurting a lot.
I do not appreciate the disrespect.
Yeah. Okay, so Dark Souls lore.
Yes, from Dark Souls 1. What happened? What was I doing? Why was I there?
Okay. Let's start from the very beginning. Forever ago, there was nothing in the world except fog, arch trees, like massive fucking trees, and everlasting dragons that would not die. They just lived on. And that was the age known as the Age of the Ancients. There was only trees, fog, and dragons. It was quite chill, to be completely honest with you.
Okay.
But then suddenly fire appeared. And
Like just
fire
out of the way?
created, yes, fire just sprouted into existence. Nobody knows exactly why, but it happened. Fire happened.
All right.
When fire happened, it created disparity, created separation between, heat and cold, light and dark, life and death, all came when fire came. Because before fire, everything was just the same. The trees would not die, neither would the dragons, and fog just engulfed everything. But
Okay.
fire created both life and subsequently death.
Mm-hmm.
And it created light and dark. From the dark, some creatures showed up and they found like power in the flames that existed.
Mm-hmm.
And the people who showed up to grab that power were Gwyn, a
Flip
certain
plan?
witch, Plim Plim Plon, yes,
Mm.
a witch known as the Witch of Izalith, and her daughters, and
Okay.
Nito. Those were
Ew.
the ones that like showed up and took some of the flames power for their own. As well as
Okay.
one other thing
Yeah.
took the power. It was called the furtive pygmy, but nobody really knows what happened to it. There are a lot of speculations though.
Okay.
Now, when this happened, Gwen decided that, like, all right, we got a lot of power from this flame. This is like the soul, like our soul has become very strong. It was called the souls of lords because it made them lords.
Mm-hmm.
And Gwen was like a god, but he wasn't that strong, relatively speaking,
Mm-hmm.
until the flame. So the flame gave them powers.
Yeah.
So they decided to go with that strength of lords to fight the dragons.
Mm-hmm.
And Gwyn, being like the Lord of Sunlight, he could create lightning for whatever reason.
For
The
whatever
lightning,
reason. Okay.
for whatever reason. Yeah, like Lord of Sunlight, you wouldn't imagine, you wouldn't necessarily associate it with lightning, but he could. So,
Sure.
lightning, they discovered that lightning could like remove the scales of the dragons, which were made of stones. The
Mm.
scales were made of stone, and lightning could break that. And so the dragons died when Gwyn was fighting them. Him and his like army of silver knights all
Okay.
went to fight. He had like his like special knights like Ornstein and Goff and like Artorius. They were his like
His
really strong
army.
dragon slaying knights. Yeah.
Okay.
Seath, being a scaleless dragon, he was shunned
Mm.
by his kind and he decided to betray them when it came time for the war.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's like the age of fire started after they beat the dragons. They were like, I dragons had ruled the earth for forever, and now it became the time of gods. That's what was called the age of fire.
Mm.
Seath is very creepy, Red. I agree.
Yeah.
So
I remember great times.
yes. So once that happened, it became like age of fire. Gods prospered. Things were going great for the gods. They tried to like push that age for as long as possible because they were, winning. It was like, all right, we finally won the elections. Let's try and keep it as it is because otherwise, it would be bad for us. So at some point, when the flame started to flicker and dwindle, what Gwyn did was he went to the Witch of Izalith and was like, I listen, I need you to recreate the first flame because it's dying and we need the power. She told him, I can't. And he's like, no, no, but you have to.
Wait a second.
So,
Pause. What
yes.
are like they wanted because they need the fire. They need the power for like.
Yes, they need the fire to stay. Like the
But
first
who are they
flame gave them
fighting?
power.
Yeah.
Nobody. The fire just started to die.
Oh, they just want to have power forever. It's not because like, oh, we need
Yeah,
to fight this
exactly.
enemy. They
No,
just
no,
want
there is
fire.
nothing. They
Okay.
just
Okay.
they had already won. They
Mm-hmm.
just wanted to stay winning. They wanted to like, all right, we're winning.
Okay.
Let's keep winning.
All right. Sure.
So
Power
he
hungry.
went and asked her to recreate the flame,
Yeah.
like the first flame again.
Mm-hmm.
And this was like known as like the accident, in Izalith.
Mm.
If you remember the area Lost Izalith right before the Bed of Chaos boss, it was all just like, yeah, no, it made the worst boss in the series, fucking Bed of Chaos.
Yeah.
That whole area was like magma and destroyed and like demons and stuff. All of that was a result of the witch's attempt to revive the first flame using her weak magic. When she
Okay.
tried to do that, it exploded and it brought upon like an evil curse that just turned them all into demons. That's why Quailag is half a spider, her sister's half a spider. That's why Ceaseless Discharge is that weird mess. They were all like, I wouldn't say humans, but they were like humanoid like. But when they tried to mess with the flame to create the first flame, it was a
Yeah.
disaster.
They tried
And it
cloning
brought
it that
forth
way
all the
around.
demons. Yeah, they brought forth all the demons, and it was like this whole nightmare thing. So Gwen was like, this failed, and the flame is still fading. What the fuck am I supposed to do? So what he did was that he took what was left of his soul, like the Lord's soul that he got from the flame. He gave part of it to Seath, and part of it to the four kings of New Londo who had supported him. And he decided to sacrifice himself as kindling for the flame. So he went into the kiln of the first flame, the place where the first flame was being kept, and he decided to just like sacrifice what was left of his body and souls there
So
to
by
give the flame a bit more time
so by
to survive.
sacrificing someone, you make the fire go on longer.
By sacrificing a shit ton of souls, yes. Gwen was still like a god, so he was extremely strong.
Like
He had a lot of souls.
soul was
Yeah, so he sacrificed his
valuable.
own
Alright.
soul. Yeah, in order to extend the age of fire and keep his like offspring ruling as gods,
Yeah.
for as long as possible. Now the issue was that like before he went to do that, he kind of knew that it was just buying time. Like eventually even his like sacrifice wouldn't be enough and the flame would start fading again. So before he did, he decided to set in motion a certain plan in order for the fire to keep getting like rekindled every time it's about to fade.
Yeah.
Before all of that though, during his struggles to figure out ways to extend the Age of Fire, humanity got caught by a certain curse where some people would have this mark on them
Yeah.
and it would cause them to not die. It
Where
was
that
called
came
as the
from.
curse of the undead.
Yeah.
Unknown, but it was a result of the Age of Fire. Like the more Gwyn kept trying to extend the Age of Fire, the more for whatever reason humanity suffered. And
So,
it was like, but
so
like,
fire
could
came
you
out
stop?
of nowhere, and then
Fire
curse
came
came
out of
out of
nowhere.
nowhere. We just
And
don't question that. We just
cursed
accept
came
it.
because of the fire, but
Yeah,
not like it wasn't anybody's specific design. It just happened. Right,
Also,
the curse of
chat,
the undead.
You got
Yeah.
compliments because you have a cool mom.
Thank you.
Yeah, and
Thank you,
the
appreciate it.
Izalit math was disgusting to look at. Yeah.
Like, I have swingy earrings. Look at that, my earrings can swing.
Oh, look
Anyways.
at that. Matching swinging. Yeah.
Yeah. So what Gwyn thought of was that he was gonna use the curse in his own like benefit. So with the help of one of the primordial serpents, because they just showed up at some point again. A lot of things just show up in the world of Dark Souls.
There's
Don't
no
ask.
explanation. They just show up.
Yeah.
All right.
There were two primordial serpents who had just existed for forever because they're primordial serpents, but one of them wanted to help Gwyn extend the Age of Fire. So, with his help and with the help of his son Gwendolyn, they set up this scheme where they would circulate a rumor of a chosen undead who would be able to relieve the undead of their curse, relieve humanity of the curse of the undead by relinking the fire.
But it was a rumor.
That is, well, they made it seem like a prophecy.
But it wasn't. They just decided
It was.
to like circulate
It
that.
wasn't. Yeah, they
Alright.
were just like, all right, so this is what you're gonna do. As a if you are the chosen undead, you are to travel to Lordran, the land of the lords, where Gwyn lived. You're to ring the bells of awakening, which would awake the primordial serpent, Frampt, who would then give you the details on what you're supposed to do. What you are supposed to do is steal what's left of the Lord's souls. So the one that the Witch of Islith had, and the one that Nito had, and Gwyn's, which he separated into and gave part to the four kings and part to Seath. You're supposed to steal all of them, put them together, feed them to the first flame or what's left of it, and it would rekindle the flame and it would cure the curse of the undead. That's what the undead were told.
Okay.
Now, half of that is true, the other half is a lie. So what it does, if you do all of that, is that you're feeding the flame to keep it lasting longer. But
Yeah.
also, if you're strong enough to beat all of the lords who hold the Lord's souls, that means that your soul itself is very,
worth
very
a lot.
powerful.
Yeah.
So you're become part of the sacrifice, and you are used to kindle the flame further. It has nothing to do with the curse of the undead. It would just kill you anyways.
Yeah, like the curse of
Like
the
you
undead is
would
not
just
leaving
become
anytime soon.
yeah.
It's just a rumor that
So-
to get the fire to keep going.
Exactly. But part of the curse of the undead, which caused like this brilliant scheme to sprout, is that as an undead, every time you would die, your body would reform itself at the last flame you rested at, but it would be missing bits and pieces. So like you would like if you're missing enough parts of who you are, you kind of like become not yourself in a way, and you turn to what's known as hollow, where you just become a shell of a human being.
The screaming
That
people.
yeah, you
praying,
kept you
whatever.
died enough times
That
to where you
you're
no
not yourself
longer are
anymore.
you.
Yeah.
Exactly, you're not yourself when you're hungry. Get the Snickers. That's kind of like the vibe we're going for there.
Yeah.
So this helped in like the propagation of this idea of the chosen undead, because technically as an undead you're immortal, right? So all you'd have to do is just overcome this crippling despair of constantly losing yourself to the constant dying and resurrection, and then you'll be able to link the flame and become God. Yay. And cure all the other undead. That was like the lie that they were told.
Yeah.
Right. Now there was a second primordial serpent. His name was Koth. So Koth actually liked humanity, and he felt really bad for them, and he felt that like Gwyn was a piece of shit for what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
So what Koth wanted you to know, and he shows up. If the way to meet Koth instead of meeting Frampt is instead of ringing the bells of awakening and talking to Frampt, if you beat Sif and then go kill the four kings right away, Koth will be there waiting for you. And he tells you the other side of the story. And the other side of the story is that through trying so hard to propagate the Age of Fire, Gwyn has robbed humanity of their fate, which is to eventually become the next age, the Age of the Dark Lord, which is like in humanity's benefit. This is part of the like
Question, Professor.
what's up?
So,
Yes.
but like, what they believe the age of human would be, would the dark side
Oh, no.
be gone? Like,
Yes.
okay, so like
The
that
dark
would
side
be,
should be gone.
like if it's a good era for them.
That's the assumption. I mean, nobody actually
but nobody
knows, but
knows,
the
but yeah.
assumption is yes.
Okay.
So yeah, because like once the fire fades, it's an age of dark, and like if the fire fades at the hands of a human, that human would be like the Dark Lord, and he would probably usher in an age that is beneficial for humanity. Now, the reason why this whole thing is plausible is because of that like furtive pygmy that took a part of the first flame. Nobody actually knows who that is. There is an assumption that it is Manus, and there's an assumption that that's where humanity started, that Manus was the first human.
And he turned into that?
Yeah, when you're staying in the abyss for long enough, it kind of
Yeah.
happens.
It just happens
Yeah.
like that. All right. And yes, it's a live
Yeah.
Aster back there.
Oh, it is. A vector. How you doing? I wish I could wave at you, but I don't. I'm not rich enough to get hand tracking.
Gotta get a new model,
Anyways.
bro. Like what?
Yeah.
I
Just
hope new
like,
model just for the hand wave.
just for the handler, just so
Yeah.
I can wave a vector whenever he pops by.
You got that
Mhm.
right.
Yep. So yeah, um, that's basically the lore of Dark Souls One.
Mm-hmm.
My man Hester can't even afford hands, right? I mean, I have
He
hands,
can't throw
but
the
like
hands
they
though.
they aren't. But I can't move them. Yeah.
Tragic.
Um. mhm. That's technically all of the important lore of Dark Souls One,
Yeah. And question.
right? Yes.
So in the end, so you have the choice of rekindling the flame or
Yes.
not doing it. So if
Yes.
you
When
do,
you do
that
not,
means like sorry, that
yeah,
means that I'm
if you
giving my
do,
soul up for it too, or
yes,
not.
you
Okay.
end up being consumed by the fire. I mean, you saw it when you sat at the
Yeah.
bonfire after you beat Gwyn. You were just
Yeah.
burnt to a crisp, and you
Okay. So
extended
the
the
fire.
flame
Yeah.
longer. Yeah, so you fell for the trap basically.
Yeah. Thinking it was gonna be like what I
Yeah,
needed to do to help people.
exactly.
All right. And like if I didn't, then I just walk out and hope for the best.
You walk out, and then the two serpents will greet you, and they're like, "Thank, welcome our new lord to like your the new age," and that's
All
it. And
right.
they don't really show you much.
Yeah, and then
There's
clearly.
and it has a very awkward camera angle. I'll show you that later.
Okay. But
Yeah,
like
it's like, oh
clearly
god, okay,
that did
thanks.
not work out considering Dark Souls 3.
Well, that's the thing. Dark Souls 3 assumes that nobody has ever ended the Age of Fire. So Dark
Uh-huh.
Souls 3 happens eons later. How long it
Okay.
actually takes is up for debate, but like
Mm-hmm.
in Dark Souls 3 in Firelink Shrine, there's this area. You haven't really explored it. But if
Mm-hmm.
you go in there, it's this tower. It has like hundreds of corpses. And
Cool.
what is known about this tower is that it's a tower where firekeepers go to rest after they have done their duty.
Mm-hmm.
So every time someone has linked the flames, the firekeeper kind of just sits around and waits until the flame fades and somebody else shows up to link the flames until the firekeeper is kind of like over it
Mm-hmm.
and they put her to rest. And there's hundreds of them, like
Mm-hmm.
hundreds and hundreds. So it has been at least a few thousand years between Dark Souls 3
Yeah.
and Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3. No one knows exactly how long. By my estimate, it's like at least 100,000, but nobody knows.
Yeah.
Like there are some people who assume like as few as like a few hundred years. Some people assume like me is like as many as a few hundred
Yeah.
thousand. So
Mm-hmm.
like nobody actually knows.
Mm.
But basically the assumption at the start of Dark Souls 3 is that it has been forever and everybody keeps linking the flames. So the idea in Dark Souls 3 is that you're Ash. You're like far, far lower. So humanity has gone from like being, undead to being just Ash
Ashen
that
one.
occasionally recollects to become the shape of a human. That's
Yeah.
that's basically what you are.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason you recollect is every time the bell tolls. The bell tolls when the flame is flickering.
Okay.
So what happens is that like the flame needs somebody to, somebody with a very large amount of souls to burn themselves to keep it going. Now, if there is nobody like that available or nobody does it, flame will start flickering, and once it reaches a certain like low point, a bell will ring. When that bell rings, the previous lords of cinder, the ones who have kindled the flame and the ones who are like really strong, reawaken as well, and like they're expected to go re-sacrifice themselves for the flame. But none of them want to do that. They're like, nah, fam. Like, fuck that. They've done it once and they're like, so this isn't pleasant. Getting burnt alive is not fun, and I'm not about to do that.
Yeah.
So the undead, or now ashen ones, have been cursed even further to the point of like where it's their job to force the lords of cinder to go sacrifice themselves to the flame.
Okay.
And the best part is that like when you do that, you also become relatively strong and you're also sacrificed along with them. This part is like sort of debatable because in the cutscene at the end of Dark Souls 3, if you choose to rekindle the flame, you are not immediately consumed by it,
Yeah.
the way you were in Dark Souls 1.
Mm-hmm.
However, there is like room for debate there about whether or not your soul remains with you or if it is also absorbed as part of the Lord's souls that are taken by the flame.
Yeah.
I'll get to that in a second because like there are four lords that like well four lords of cinder that you're supposed to offer up, and as well as a fifth. So the four that you're supposed to offer up are Aldrich, Saint of the Deep, the the Abyss Watchers, Yorm the Giant, Ludleth, the skinny old man without legs, and finally Prince Lothric. Now, Prince Lothric is meant to be the next Lord of Cinder.
Yeah.
But he was kind of like, nah, fam, I ain't about that life. I'm not doing that. He decided he doesn't wanna. So
he was
you're
not up for this life now.
yeah, you're supposed to force him to do it if you are to link the flame. And it's like because he is technically the next Lord of Cinder anyways, is why I assume you're not immediately consumed by the flame, because he's already like enough of a soul for the flame to be like, I thanks.
Okay, because I gave it to
And
it
stop.
already, so it's like
That's my assumption. That's my
Mm.
personal assumption. Nobody actually knows. If somebody knows, I mean, they know, but I don't.
Yeah.
Anyways. So, what happened in between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3? It is assumed that the flame kept getting linked over and over and over and over and over again. Framt and Kath split up. Framt went and helped found this empire known as Lothric, where the events of Dark Souls 3 take place.
Yeah.
While Koth helped found this area, like this sort of church that in a land known as Londor. And Londor is supposed to be like a Four Hollows place, like a place for hollows to go and congregate, because like poor hollows who's gonna take care of them because they're just gonna keep dying, like the poor souls.
Yeah.
While Frampt tried to like just made this kingdom with the purpose of constantly rekindling the flames. So those were the two like places. So at the start of Dark Souls 3, you see like a cutscene. In the cutscene, you have like a pilgrimage that is going from Londor to Lothric. If you interact with those people enough and like follow a certain quest line, you can get a special ending known as the Lord of Hollows, where what you do is you take what's left of the flame and bring it back to Londor, but you start an age of hollows with it, where like you don't exactly keep the age of fire going, but you also don't kill the flame. You use the flame as your own power to like give hollows more power.
More power,
right?
meaning what? What do the hollows want? They're basically dead.
They, well, I mean, I guess you give them back their like humanity in a way,
Like they
but
get
without
their
the
skin
death.
back or something.
Yeah, but without the death. Like it's my understanding of the Lord of Hollows ending is that it's an ending where instead of letting humanity be, you're embracing the result of the endless cycles of the Age of Fire that have changed humanity fundamentally into hollows, rather than keeping them as like, oh, we're undead. No, now we're hollows. Now we're like, we're worse than undead humans. We're a different species, but we deserve, our own time in the limelight, I guess, is how I would describe it.
Yeah.
Among the other endings, you can, if you summon the firekeeper and have her snuff out the flames, she'll do that. She'll like kill the flame completely, but she'll have some like kindled embers with her that she can keep as like a hope for maybe the Age of Fire coming back later, after the Age of Dark.
That, though?
Well, I mean, poor firekeepers, their entire
Life
existence
is
is
about
based off
that.
of fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a bit of hope. You can also choose to, like, literally step on her neck and snuff out the rest of the embers to ensure that there will never be fire again.
Cool.
That's a thing.
Interesting.
Or, yeah, so those are the two options. Or, you kindle the flame.
All
Now,
right.
um, for the four like Lords of Cinder, if you'd like, I can give you a brief history
Yes,
of them.
brief
But this is like
history.
the broad terms. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Yorm the giant came from this place that had a sort of cursed flame in it. It was known as the profaned flame.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to, like, it was causing a lot of illness and disease in that like place he lived in, and he wanted to fix it. So
Mm-hmm.
he went and became Lord of Cinder in hopes that with the power of, like, the true flame, he could destroy the profaned flame.
Yeah.
That didn't work out for him that well, and he lost like a lot of people he cared about, and then he died. And when he was brought back by the bell tolling, um, it for some reason gave power to the profaned flame, and it consumed him, and that's why he became like giga evil despite being a generally good guy.
Uh-huh.
So he got like really corrupted by the profaned flame. That's poor Yorm. We love Yorm.
Yeah.
The Abyss Watchers are like
Yeah.
this group of people who took a vow by sharing the blood of a wolf. Wolf is super chill. You haven't met him, but like he's somewhere in Fahrenkeep. That they
Okay.
will keep the abyss at bay. And they were like ruthless. They could burn, like they would burn down a whole continent if there were even signs of corruption of the abyss. It was messed up. They were something else.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, because of how much killing they did, they ended up sorry, yeah, they ended up with a lot of souls, and they became really strong. So they were made into a Lord of Cinder, like one united Lord of Cinder on
Yeah.
their own. And then it was even worse because, like, in the place they were at, the Farron Keep, it's like there's some corruption there, but the corruption seeped into them, so it keeps resurrecting them, and they've kind of become really mindless, where like they sense corruption in each other, so they kill each other, but then they get resurrected by the abyss, so they keep killing each other
That's
just
why there's one
endlessly.
that pops up and kills the others because they're kind of
Yeah,
confused and all that.
they're all confused. They're like, oh wait, there's abyss in you, let me kill you. It's like, wait, but there's abyss in you, let me kill you. And then they resurrect because the abyss just keeps consuming them.
Yeah.
Again, like, broad terms, not fully lore accurate, but
Yeah.
as close as possible. Aldrich was a cleric who followed the way of white, which was like a church for the worship of Gwyn, but he developed the bad habit of eating other people. And
That's like
he
habit
kept
like that. All right.
yeah, he kept eating people until he, like, burst. Like, he became swollen, the swollen big black mass that you saw killing Gwendolyn. And they kind of just trapped him in the cathedral of the deep, and just decided that, like, you have enough souls because you've eaten enough people. We're gonna make you the next Lord of Cinder. I was he kind of like couldn't really refuse or agree or anything. And when he was brought back, he refused to surrender himself to the flame, obviously, and he decided he was going to eat gods instead. And that's why, when you see him, he's in the process of eating Gwendolyn.
Sounds like a normal thing.
Yeah. The last one is Ludleth, but I'll get back to Ludleth in a second. There's also Lothric. So Prince Lothric, who is supposed to be the current Lord of Cinder, but he decided, nah, fam. The Lothric line is just a whole, like, there is a lot of lore behind the Lothric line, because they were founded, like, the entire empire was founded by Frant, whose whole purpose was to extend the Age of Fire for Gwyn as much as possible. So they had 3 children. So you met the father, Osiris, the dragon looking dude. He was the king. Yeah, the one you killed before you had to fight Champion Gundyr. Oh, Salah. Yeah, that guy. He was the father. He was like the king
Disgusting,
of
yes.
Lothric. Yeah, they had like 4 or 5 children. I don't remember. The ones that are relevant are Lothric and Lorien. Lorien was meant to be the next king, while Lothric was meant to bring honor to the line by becoming next Lord of Cinder. But Lothric was crippled. Unclear whether or not he was crippled from birth, or if like all the bullshit that the family line was trying to do in order to
Messed him up.
create a worthy heir for the title of Lord of Cinder messed him up. So Lothric and Lorien took a vow to end the cycle together just by, since he
Yeah.
was determined to be the next Lord of Cinder, if nobody managed to kill him and force him to sacrifice himself to the flames would eventually fade.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, lastly is Ludleth. Ludleth is very weird because he has something to do with, the place where you went to fight Champion Gundyr,
Okay, yeah,
which
again.
is sort
Okay.
of like in the past. It's
Yeah.
the untended graves.
Yeah.
It is a bit of like complicated lore area. That you can think of it as like this because nobody knows how Ludleth was worthy of becoming a Lord of Cinder. He
Mm-hmm.
was not a very
Clear.
strong guy, and yeah, he couldn't have forced the other Lords of Cinder to sacrifice themselves.
Uh-huh.
So the assumption was that Ludleth did the following. He because there was a champion that was chosen
Uh-huh.
to wake up and bring the other Lords of Cinder to the flame and force them to sacrifice themselves. But the champion was defeated by an unknown entity that disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Ludleth was like, you know what? I have enough souls to keep the flame kindling for just a little while longer.
Just a
So he
question.
sacrificed himself as he was. What's
Did
up?
your fan start or something? I'm hearing something.
No?
Okay. It stopped. I don't know what that was.
Oh,
Sorry.
strange. No
Continue on.
worries.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ludleth decided to extend the flame for a short while by using the souls that he had
Mm-hmm.
for like enough time for another champion of Ash to get up and like drag the Lords of Cinder to the flame.
Mm.
The way he did that, unknown. Nobody actually knows how he became a Lord of Cinder,
Yeah.
how he was strong enough is unknown. There are some rumors and like some speculations that can be made based off his lore, but it's not entirely sure. The cool part though is that the champion of Ash who was meant to do that part for Ludleth was Champion Gundyr.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Champion Gundyr was defeated by you, the player.
Yeah.
So it creates a sort of like time paradox where you wake up after Ludleth links the flame, but you travel back in time and you defeat Champion Gundyr, causing Ludleth to link the flame. It's a very strange
Yeah, I don't know if I
conundrum.
followed
Nobody
that.
knows.
Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's like a paradox. It's a time paradox. Nobody really
Mm-hmm.
knows why it happened that way, but like you defeated Champion Gundyr in the past, forcing
Mm-hmm.
Ludleth to link the flame, but you only wake up after he links the flame. So it's like, okay, I guess.
All right.
Yeah. So that's basically the lore in
Mm-hmm.
broad strokes of Dark
Yeah.
Souls 3. There's a lot more to it.
Hmm.
There's a lot that like I had to skip over because we'd be here for like, 2 hours and I can't
Indeed.
talk for that long. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I
Me.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. I mean,
Well,
it's I didn't expect to get much of it, but honestly, it made sense explained like that. But
yeah,
my
it's not that
it's not
complicated.
that
It's just convoluted.
complicated, but like my question is like when you're just a player, how the hell do you just know all that? Like is it all in the text that they're saying or are you supposed to do your own research to
There's
figure it out?
there's a lot of speculation based off item descriptions. Item descriptions tell you
Oh,
pretty much all of the lore in the game in a way, where
okay.
it will describe things like let me think of a quick example.
Mm,
Okay, remember Havel?
no, I don't know names
Okay.
here. I don't
Havel
know
was the
anything.
guy in like a rock armor with a giant club that was in the same tower as the Taurus demon in Dark Souls 1. No?
Nah, doesn't ring a bell.
Okay. Let me think of something else, because
I mean-
Havel wouldn't do if you don't remember him.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Okay, so for example, the Black Knights
Yes.
were originally Silver Knights, but their
Okay.
armor was charred in like either the accident of the demon ruins where the Witch of Izalith tried to recreate the flames, or charred when they went with Gwyn to rekindle the first flames. So they became Black Knights, and that description is on like their armor. If you pick up their armor or their shield, it says something along the lines of like, this armor was like, burnt black by this flame. It says that, and you can kind of like, oh, okay, so there was an event that happened.
Yeah.
There was a lot of fire as a result and turned these guys' armor black. I wonder what event that is, and if there's more reference to it somewhere else, and they will talk about it. There are some NPCs who only tell you stuff if you like clear their quest line or if you have a specific item. For example, the fair lady, the like Quailag's sister, the white-haired one.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you start the game with the gift, the witch's ring,
Okay.
and you're wearing that ring when you meet her, she assumes that you're Quailag and she actually speaks to you.
Oh.
Where
okay.
otherwise, as a player, you never hear her speak. So you can hear some things about like why she's, diseased in the way that she is, and like, the pain that she goes through and stuff like that. So there are a lot of like instances of things like that where the game will tell you stuff, but under very, very specific conditions. There are a lot of quest lines that are just very strange that you have to follow. And like, do keep in mind that when Dark Souls and Dark Souls 3 were released, they were released with guides to help you do the quests. Like the company have put out guides like, oh, okay, so this is how you do this character's quest line, and this is the reward you get from it. When the players followed these guys and did those quest lines, they were like, oh, so we've discovered this and that about the lore.
Okay, and then they all put it together for the noobs like me to just go and get it instead of figuring out from item descriptions.
Pretty
That sounds like a good thing to me.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not the reader type.
Yeah, I would read if it was like easy to find the stuff to read.
Yeah,
but
like if there was like a book
otherwise-
or something explaining everything, I think it would make more sense. But like, I don't see myself reading every item description. Like, it's definitely not happening. Like, nah.
Indeed. Well, that was your crash course in Dark Souls lore.
Yeah, thank you, homie. Now
You're
people
welcome.
know your face. Someone followed you. That's what we want, because so we can catch
Oh.
all your streams.
Oh, no.
All right.
Shit, that's bad.
Wait.
That's bad.
Yes.
That's bad.
That's perfect. Anyways, thank you for coming on, homie.
Of course, you're welcome.
And I'll see you around.
All right, peace.
Bye bye.
Boy.
Alright. Let me just go back to normal. Alright, I hope nobody fell asleep. I was very, very much entertained to know what the story is here. Because I had no ideas, honestly. I was like, boot it off like that. You said bye. What are you on about? It's always complaining for no reason. Like, you can't help yourself clearly. But anyways, that was fun. That concludes almost all of Dark Souls. Next week, we're definitely having a celebration of finishing Dark Souls karaoke. Probably, my god, what's going on outside? We're probably gonna have a karaoke on Monday. Then I have a thing planned for Wednesday. I need to figure it out, but we'll see. Nothing, just picking a fight. I know for sure that's what you're doing. That's what you want to do in life. Pick fights for whatever reason. But yeah, next game is gonna be Sekiro. Tomorrow we're watching Lord of the Rings 2 at 7:30 because yeah, I gotta start early. I did like the second one a lot. Like, I guess my least favorite of the Lord of the Rings is the first one. Like, it's fine, but I prefer the other two. So I'm excited for that. Like, go do your shopping for your snacks and everything you need. I should definitely do grocery shopping. Anyways, I'll see you on Monday doing karaoke. Or maybe I'll switch up. Anyways, you'll see my schedule on Twitter or on Discord as usual. I'm super excited. Thank you guys so much for being with me for this wonderful adventure. It's been a great time, and I would not exchange it for anything. Thank you, Aster, for recommending me to play Dark Souls. I have no regrets. It's been nice. I've enjoyed all of it. Thank you. The hearts came before the head pat. We love a good delay. That's what we love. Great to catch you later, Queen. Thank you so much, Nichella. You're super sweet. Thank you for being awesome. No regrets. Yeah. Dark Souls has been great, and it's definitely part of my favorite games at this point. I had a lot of fun. I think the closest I had fun like that recently was probably Hollow Knight. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow is Nintendo Direct. We'll see if we need to be like, you know, kopioming for the next Hollow Knight. We'll see tomorrow. I'm kopioming for Tomodachi Life. Is there Tomodachi Life? I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna change up the content because I'm gonna make an island and I'm gonna make each of you in there having drama marrying people. It's gonna be great. But we'll see. Maybe I'll just keep on kopioming. So, you know, yeah, high five on the copium. But that'll be it for me tonight. Thank you so much. Look forward to announcements of some sorts. Maybe, I don't know, silly videos on Twitter, on TikTok, on Shorts, whatever. Whenever I have the energy to make them. And I will be there preparing for a re-debut on the 30th. Don't forget, mark your calendars. I'd love to see you there. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a good night. Bye-bye.